I'm just driving. Driving is my thinking time. I love driving. And I'm thinking about all of the ways in which, not all of the ways, I'm trying to think of all the ways in which I put God into a very tiny box. I was listening to my liked songs playlist on Spotify, and I didn't have my internet on, so I was only hearing the songs that I've downloaded, which is not that many. So, hearing some older songs that I've liked in the past, and still like, trying to say and more instead of but. And I don't know if it's the song itself or if it's just me being reminded of the mental and emotional and spiritual space that I was in when I listened to the song. But it just feels like I can't think of anything within Christian culture that exists right now that doesn't put God into a tiny little box. And Christian music is one of those things. I mean, guys, I grew up listening to K-Love. I'm so thankful that, I really believe that God used the music that I listened to growing up, the Christian music that I listened to growing up, for my soul, to my benefit, despite how bad I think it is. Not just musically, although that we could have a conversation about that. I grew up in a very musical family and studied music in college a bit. So I'm not completely unaware of, I don't know, what is good or bad music, you could argue. Anyway. But, I don't know, I'll find myself thinking in certain ways, having certain thoughts about myself, and feeling insecure and like I can't trust certain things about myself. And when they're related to my faith, I think about how for so long, as an Enneagram 2 growing up, caring so deeply, I mean I know we all struggle, but just my identity found in being the version of myself that people wanted, that I perceived people wanted, that meant that so much of my energy went into perceiving and reading people. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Kind of sucks since I don't edit my videos, huh? Just talking about music. Christian music. Being an Enneagram 2. Feeling really small. Yes, thank you, I got there. The way that I connected with God the most was when I was really sad, scared, and insecure, which I spent a lot of time being. It was all by myself. I never shared that with anyone. It was just little introvert Becca being terrified, and God was the only one that was there who could comfort me. But that means that sometimes I feel like I can only interact with him when I'm sad and insecure, and that means that I've also, not just because of this, there are other reasons that this has happened as well, but I have this I should be insecure. I should feel low and humble and small, and that's where God meets me, and that's where I experience him, and encouraging this smallness, and yet feeling like I'm not enough, and I'm not myself, and I don't know who I am, and God's really disappointed in me. And it just makes me sad. It makes me so sad. And now I'm having a really hard time untangling, okay, God is big and powerful, and I I am, like, just a human. I'm just a human. I'm just a human he created, one of bajillions. And I don't know, just like trying to figure out the value thing there, and though he slay me, you know, I don't know. There's just some really, like, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? There's a word for this. My husband would know. I can't think of it. He knows all terms for everything. He's brilliant. I'm more of a describer, and I lack the words. It starts with an S. Anyway, just like, it makes me sad that I grew up in a Christian culture that encouraged smallness and weakness and frailty, and that, like, having big feelings was bad. And that doesn't just have to do with Christian culture. That has to do with a lot of things. But so I guess I'm just feeling sad, and I'm feeling utterly confused about it too, as I like work through my thoughts, and I'm like, is this one of those thoughts? What is this? So I'll stop there. This is a long 6 minute and 30 rambling of probably not much at all, but I keep reminding myself, this is for me. This has to be for me, because the quality of these videos is really low. Both, like, in that I'm just recording this on my cell phone while I'm driving in a car, or on my laptop. No edits, nothing. And in that, like, it's just a stream of consciousness that, like, is not very well put together. And the fact that I know I'm recording myself sometimes makes it harder. I'll have thoughts and I'm like, ooh, I should record this. And then I start saying them out loud. I'm like, oh, God. What am I doing? But this is for me. This is for me to have a space where I can be proud of myself for being brave. And I don't really like writing, so, you know, it's like I have these thoughts, I might as well put them down somewhere. It's good for me to get them out of my brain. I have a mentor who's fantastic, who does listen to all my thoughts and everything, and it's, oh God, I love her, you guys. Everyone should have a mentor. Everyone should have, damn it. I was just trying to pull into my driveway, and it didn't work, guys. Oh, that was funny. Sorry, people behind me. Okay. Trying again. Alright, bye!